Mid-April 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Leo, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. Listen, Leo, you're manifesting something. You're wanting to take a leap of faith. And I think this leap of faith is going to surprise you in a good way. For some of you, it's some sort of endeavor with yourself. And I feel like you're going to get positive feedback. For some of you, this is just positive feedback from yourself. So let's take a look at your reading. You have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Currently, 9 of Pentacles. The challenge is the Wheel of Fortune, and why it's all happening, the 10 of Swords. For some of you, maybe there was some sort of breakup or some sort of suffering, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup. It's clearly something that's made you suffer with this 10 of Swords. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. And in your current position with the 9 of Pentacles, you're doing great. You're doing great. For some of you, you're focused on your health, your money, what you can do for you to prepare yourself for, I don't know, a future or something that's long-term. This is really a card of one who's invested in themselves. You have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And you also have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation and meeting and hesitation. I did say something about being surprised. Something is done. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be that a relationship is over. For some of you, maybe that's what it feels like. I don't know. But some sort of cycle is done. It could have even been a cycle where you felt codependent, or a cycle where you felt like you're constantly getting hit with the same things over and over. The challenge being the Wheel of Fortune. It could feel like something isn't going your way, or like you're getting some sort of bad luck, or maybe things aren't really moving as you would like for them to move. Your overall energy with the Queen of Cups, this is a queen of receiving love and emotions. She has a lot to give, but because it's a queen, feminine energy is about receiving. So receiving some sort of emotional fulfillment, happiness. For some of you, this card is just indicating what it is you realize you wanted in your life. There is a sense of also confidence. Like, I don't even know if the word is confidence. I feel like the word is more, there's a feeling of knowing your worth, or knowing what you are deserving of. Let's see. In the past, you had the 4 of Pentacles. You were holding on to something. Maybe you weren't opening up. I feel like it's more of a holding on your mind. 7 of Pentacles, that investment. And your outcome is the Strength card. I love it because that's Leo energy. That's you. So the outcome is you. All about you. Finally, right? Because you would think, like, stereotypically, oh, Leos, it's always about them. But when you get like a Leo that's in their healthy Leo energy, you guys are givers. You guys are generous. You're the heart of the zodiac. And I really like that the Strength card is here. So there might be, I don't know, it could also indicate needing courage for something, or you have courage for something. Now, it could be a card of holding back. But we'll see. We'll see what this is. Let's take a look at this Queen of Cups. The 3 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and there's the Tower. So, like I said, some sort of situation that you were dealing with that has caused some sort of heartache and disappointment. I feel like for some of you, Leo, I always feel like I have to cry in your reading. You're not even a water sign. What's going on? Some sort of disappointment. Maybe there was deception. Maybe you feel like you have to hide your pain. Maybe you feel like somebody wasn't being truthful. I don't know, whatever this Three of Swords is. But then you have the Eight of Wands, which is quick movement. It is also communication. It is a card of moving, like traveling and stuff like that. And then the Tower, something unexpected. I don't think you realize that you are getting something that you're actually wanting, or it's a surprise to you. For some of you, it's healing from something that you thought you weren't going to be healed from, that you thought you weren't going to get over. Let's see, what is this Nine of Pentacles? The Judgment. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, and the Lovers, Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, Leo. If this is not, this is in the current position. If this is not happening to you right now, the energy is there, okay? It's kind of like you turned on to the radio station that is most of what you want. Like, how do I explain this? Let's say what you want is, I don't know, a family. So finally you decided to turn onto the radio station of family, and you're there. I'm not sure that you fully realize that that's the station. It's probably on commercial right now. But, oh my goodness, I can't even believe this. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. There's such a healthy integration, I also feel like, within you. For some of you, maybe there was an imbalance of masculine and feminine energy within you. Like maybe you felt like you're constantly having to provide, and you weren't able to relax in your feminine energy, which is this energy of receiving and creating. So maybe you felt like you constantly had to do, and then there was no time for you to benefit from the work that you've done, from the money that you've made. I don't know. Maybe you felt like you didn't have time for a particular hobby that you wanted to pursue, and now you do. Judgment, Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers. To me, this is a choice of either, for some of you, it's a reconciliation, or you're having some sort of opportunity in, I'm going to say in love, because of the Lovers card. This is a love reading, but with the Pentacles being here, this can also be an opportunity to make money. You're in that energy of, okay, I'm allowing this more money-making energy to come into my life. Well, how is it possible that I wasn't doing that before? I don't know. There could have been a deep-rooted feeling that you weren't deserving of making more money. Or you have a deep-rooted belief where, you know what, if I live just okay, that's fine. I don't know. To me, this is fantastic. I love it. For some of you, you might have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your chart with the Queen of Pentacles. Could be Gemini here. For some of you, you're dealing with a Gemini. Let's see what this Wheel of Fortune is. Why is that the challenge? I feel like you're purging, you're detoxing. You have the Knight of Swords. There's that Gemini energy. Oh, the Two of Cups. And the Six of Wands. Temperance, Sag energy at the bottom of the deck. You just feel like something isn't moving forward as you would like it to move forward. Like a relationship where you feel appreciated, or a relationship that's going successfully, where you're winning at this too, right? Two of Cups, Six of Wands. That's great. But the card before is the Knight of Swords. It could be someone's approach, or maybe even your own approach, that isn't helping this to move forward. For some of you, this is just great. For some of you, you have great energy here, and the challenge is that there's a bit of a waiting period, or a bit of needing to be patient. Or maybe you're sick and tired of being patient with something. Oh, it's getting hot in here. What is this Ten of Swords? Because that's in the foundation. Two of Wands, Empress. Wow, and the Sun card. There you are again. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. Something was made very, very clear. And now, okay. Not only do I feel like shedding some tears, I also feel angry. I think, clearly I feel like this is picking up on you, because currently I don't have any reason to be feeling any of these emotions right now. I feel like there was a decision to focus on your feminine energy, on what you can receive, for one. Two, there's a focus on your own self-worth. Three, there is a focus on what you can create, what is beautiful, what is abundant for you in your life. And then you have the Ten of Swords here. Because of some sort of suffering you went through, because of an ending perhaps. Hey, official ambassador of the mulatto race. That's a really creative name. Okay, let's see what is... What is this Four of Pentacles? I also want to say, this is so random, something about a mother being proud of you, whether she's alive or not. That is so random. There's this, yeah, there's a sense of like feeling proud of her seeing you, like she's seeing you. Maybe you didn't feel like you were being seen by your mom. She sees you. That is interesting. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, like I've said already, with this King of Swords. It doesn't have to be. It could just be an individual who might have been a little on the aloof side, or someone who didn't really show a lot of emotions. Either way, I also feel like in the past there was either a family situation, or the situation is just about your long-term wealth, loyalty, what you could have in the long run. Okay, it's roots. And then Six of Pentacles. This is what you were holding on to, which is so interesting, because I'm clarifying this card of the Four of Pentacles. And you know me, how I like to see the cards that are in between, which, I mean, 10 minus 6, 4. I feel like you've given a lot to a situation, maybe something that felt like it was imbalanced, maybe you felt breadcrumbed. For some of you, you felt like somebody was dictating a situation that, I don't know, you dealt with an energy that you didn't feel like you could open up to. Or maybe you did, but decided to keep your silence, keep the peace type of thing. If you're a Leo rising, I think all of this had to do to help you set up some sort of boundaries where you would be able to create something that's secure and stable for yourself. I'm going to say specifically for Leo rising. You felt ignored. Sometimes you felt ignored. Sometimes you felt like you couldn't say anything. I also feel like for some of you, you felt like you were logical in a situation, practical, but the external, meaning whoever you were dealing with or the people or the situation, like almost like they didn't listen to you, but you feel like you had the answers. You felt like you were correct in something. All right. What is the Seven of Pentacles? The Six of Swords. There's a Seven of Swords. And the Moon. Wow. 2 sevens here. So there is some sort of struggle with this. I want to say with the, I don't know if it's necessarily boundary setting. For some, it could be that. For others, it's it could be a struggle with investing in yourself. Like there might be some sort of guilt that you're feeling. If I follow my heart, you know, is it going to leave others disappointed or feeling like they're left behind? Am I doing enough? Blah, blah, blah. Like kind of spreading yourself thin. Now, what's on your mind with the Seven of Pentacles? You are moving on to calmer waters, to a better state of mind, not wanting to deal with mind games, situations you don't trust, people you don't trust, people that sabotage, etc., etc. I think you're avoiding these things, or at least trying to. But there's still something here that's a little bit on the hidden side. What is this Moon card? I don't know if it's fears. For some of you, you're burying a fear. Did I say that properly? Like if you're someone who resonated with the whole boundary situation, there could be a little bit of a stepping back in your mind, like maybe deep down inside, kind of like stepping back, and there's a little bit of like, oh, am I doing the right thing? There's something like that. Why is the Moon here? Yeah, Five of Swords. I hate this card. For some of you, you feel like somebody is going to sabotage, or somebody is going to be, I don't know, spiteful, petty. Justice. Want revenge. For some of you, deep down inside, you want somebody to get their karma, or people. I don't want to limit to one person because it also feels like people. You feel like by you moving, like whatever you're investing in, you might have this fear of, am I doing the right thing? Can I trust myself? Am I going to feel defeated? Why is the Strength card here as your outcome? By the way, I did your Oracle card reading for advice and clarity for this month, and you got the card of Passion and Victim. I don't remember what it said, but Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here? Actually, what is the Ace of Cups? Let's take a look at that, because this looks like a pause, and then a new idea or an offer or something comes in that's something you enjoy, you like, you love. And then the Hanged Man is kind of like a pause there. That might be the holding back. Emperor, Aries. Taking charge, taking leadership. Devil, Capricorn. And there's more Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. I don't get this. Do you feel like something is controlling? Or someone? Maybe the idea of something? Let me see. Hold on. What is this Hanged Man? Let's take a look at that. the Star, Three of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Why is the Devil there? Page 3, okay. Somebody could be obsessed. So then why is the Emperor? A disappointment. Okay, this is somebody who you felt like either was a good match for you, or for some of you, if you're dealing with a masculine energy, it's either you have options that are like that are wanting to approach you, but you might not be having this aura of accepting it. And for some of you, you're afraid of love. For some of you, you're afraid of accepting new love. I also feel like somebody wants to take you out. Somebody wants to go out with you. Somebody wants to talk to you. I feel like this is pretty significant for you. I like this, actually. I like this a lot for you. All right, let's take out the Hidden Truth Oracle cards. And then I have to go. All right, Leo, what wants to be said? Whether it's someone to you or you to them. I look for you everywhere. We will be together again. I feel you leaving me behind. I want to be more than friends. I knew exactly what I was doing. All right. So this looks like to me somebody who I don't know. A part of me feels like you don't care. All right. What about pile B? So I want to be more than friends. Doesn't have to be that this is a friendship thing. Just be that they're wanting more. I love you unconditionally. My life is not as put together as it seems. I wish things could be different. You speak to me through music. I really think that this is you. This is your side here. The I love you unconditionally. My life is not together as it seems. I feel like that card is more of like doing things for yourself. Like, okay, it doesn't matter if you have it all figured out, but you're doing something for yourself. I wish things could be different, and you speak to me through music. For some of you, there, I don't know, maybe you have music in common, or a song together, or something like that, or you listen to music and you might think of them. I feel like this person has a little bit of hope. I knew exactly what I was doing. What can I say? I think at this point, it doesn't matter if the person knew exactly what they were doing. If you're just more involved with, okay, great, you knew what you were doing, but now how are you going to fix it? Are you going to be consistent in a different way instead of in such a negative way? that's where I feel like you want to see results, if anything. Either way, I don't know what this is, this shocker thing that's happening to you, Leo, but it is something that's great. It's good. It's something that's either going to make you feel loved, make you feel healed. For some of you, it could just be something just as random as one day you're like, oh, you know what? This situation doesn't really bother me anymore. Just 3 more cards for you. You have the Two of Pentacles, which could be a lot going on or juggling, trying to keep things afloat. The Three of Pentacles, interesting, you have 2 and 3. Working together, collaborating, teamwork. And the Ace of Cups. Like I said, for some of you, this could be new love. Others of you, it's working on something that you love. You could be collaborating with somebody. This could be, for some of you, finding individuals where you feel loved in this tribe. Like, I don't know, friends or a friend. You have the World. The Five of Cups. I don't know, Leo. I feel like somebody might feel some sort of regret knowing that a chapter is closed or there's a new version of you that has emerged. I also feel like you are going to focus on things that really make you feel like you, that is in tune with you. There might be a past relationship that comes back around, or it's the current one. The Star and the Seven of Wands. I don't know. This to me seems like a certainty because of healing. You want to avoid conflict, drama. For some of you, you're ignoring someone. You don't even care what they have to say. Because you see the truth, you see clarity. Yeah. Well, I feel like something is just, that's it. That's it for you. No more. Working on your stability, your home environment. For some of you, you just don't care anymore. I don't know if this is you. You might have felt a loss. Maybe you felt like you had this going, this potential was going, but then something happened. This could be somebody else who feels like they've lost something that was very secure. There might be, I don't know, Leo, there might be talks about a reconciliation for some of you. For some of you, it's like, oh, let's be friends. This let's be friends. If it's with an ex-person, you know how that goes. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I've been talking forever. If you resonated with the reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.